let Sakurai rest. But it is, in a weird way, like I'm excited for this, but it's also just kind of sad that this is the end of this. Finally, the end of the Smash Ultimate hype cycle.
Yeah, I mean, it has been crazy. I mean, you saw us rank these trailers. Like, we love these trailers so much. We love this game so much. We like everything about it. Like,
I mean, part of the reason we started this channel is because of Smash.
100%.
A big part of it.
Why we do this shit.
Fuck you, COVID.
Yeah. They just didn't have sound. That was weird. Hi, check, test.
Where in the world are we starting with? This does not represent gameplay. It's not at the bottom, so this isn't.
All right, it's not Smash. I don't have to freak out too hard yet. Monster
Unless
Hunter.
it is. Okay, never mind.
Capcom's making their own Smash Bros. Some new game, I guess? Or is it a DLC?
Oh,
Is it
I'm
a
not
new
sure.
game or a DLC?
Monster Hunter Rise
DLC.
expansion.
Yeah.
Cool.
Exciting announcement.
Massive expansion.
Massive.
I mean, I believe it. What
size
was
of
the world one
This is
called?
a beefy boy, Iceborne. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
that one was
Hello,
huge.
everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. What you just saw was the first trailer for Monster Hunter Rise, Sunbreak, the massive expansion for Monster Hunter Rise. Our friends at Capcom are working on many new elements that will enhance the experience for players of Monster Hunter Rise, including new
Looks
stories,
creepy.
locales, monsters, and, although not touched on in the trailer, new hunting actions and quest rank.
Oh,
That's Dark Souls
Monster
looking
Hunter
ass.
Rise
Yep.
Sunbreak is scheduled to release as paid DLC in summer 2022. Please stay tuned for more information in the future.
I just realized they announced DLC way ahead
Alright,
of time.
let's see our
Summer.
first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
Very true. Yeah.
Party during the day or at night.
Party all night here at
It's almost
Nintendo.
time to party in the Mario Party Superstars game. Along with Spaceland and Peach's birthday cake, several other boards make their return. Take a
Imagine
stroll
living in a
around Woody
world
Woods.
that's made of
Watch out for those
cakes.
Monty moles.
Sounds gross.
They'll change the
Sounds
board's
really
direction
gross.
when you least expect it.
Damn you, Monty.
Travel between two islands and Yoshi's tropical island. Toadette's got the star, but she might swap places with
And
Bowser
now
at
she's
the last
fucking
second.
dead. We killed
Party
Toadette.
day
Oh
and
shit, we get
night in Florida.
yay.
Hell yeah.
That King Boo statue is harmless during the day.
Hell
But at
yeah.
night, it'll
The
swipe
boy.
stars from unsuspecting
Oh, fuck.
players. Need a break from
Jesus.
boards? Head to
That
Mount
sounds so
Minigames
infuriating.
and play in minigame-only courses. Compete against players worldwide for the longest win streak in survival.
Oh god,
Work
someone's gonna
together
do
in
it
the
for like 48 hours.
cooperative multiplayer tag games. Mount Minigames will have 7 courses available.
I can't stop.
All
I just
boards
keep
and
winning.
games support
It's like it's
online
been
play.
3 days. You have to
Oh,
stop.
they added that one
Family,
back.
friends, and frenemies, and get ready for the party of a lifetime.
Jerry, you have to go to work. You've already lost.
Superstars
You're gonna lose your
launches on the
job. You gotta
Nintendo
stop
Switch
playing
system
Mario
October
Party.
29th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A new RPG is in the cards.
Is
Are they
it
like the Carl?
Marvel? Is it going to Switch?
Welcome to Voice of Cards.
No. It's one of them anime games. I hadn't seen many of these.
Yep. Anime's also illegal.
It is illegal. We are watching.
At
No
the
legal
Queen's
trailer.
behest, you'll set off on a fantastical journey to slay a fearsome dragon for honor and fortune. Everything in this realm
You will
is
slay the
represented
blue
as
eyes white
cards,
dragon.
From the protagonists to shops, towns, and environments. In this fresh take on tabletop RPGs, you'll square off in turn-based card battles where your skills and a little bit of luck will determine the victor. A spellbinding experience from the creative minds of Yoko
Brighton
Taro
girl, that's my favorite
Yeah.
character.
Saito is
I relate.
about to unfold.
This is the near song.
This doesn't sound very near.
Cards. The Isle
Oh, man,
Dragon
that's coming out
Warriors
soon.
launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th.
No.
Pre-orders and a free demo will be available today on Nintendo eShop.
This is so near.
I'll give it one look.
That's so near.
Become a hero or an absolute
Is this
disaster
not
of
already
a
on
human
Switch?
being.
It's not.
You awaken in a hotel room in the city
Wait,
of Revachol,
Isn't this already on
devoid
Switch?
of your memories.
Oh, I guess not.
Soon, you learn that you're a detective and get entangled in a strange murder case in the groundbreaking role-playing adventure Disco Elysium: The Final Cut. As you interrogate people and uncover clues, internal dialogues will begin. To investigate,
I should
you'll
get
need
back
the
to
help
that.
of the
It's just a
24
lot.
skills
There's a lot
living
of
within
reading,
you.
but it's very good.
Your behaviors and available choices
It's just
will
one of those
change
things that
depending
it's
on
like
how you develop
I
these
enjoyed
skills,
it, but you're like
directly
almost
impacting
never
how the
like I'm
story
in the mood to
progresses.
do this. I guess just because I'm a tired adult, so I'm like
Yeah.
I just don't feel like it. It's just a lot. But it's
What sort of detective will you become? Disco Elysium: The Final Cut launches digitally on Nintendo Switch October 12th. The physical version of the game will launch early 2022. Pre-orders for the digital version begin today on Nintendo eShop. Uncover more stories in Hyrule Warriors: Age of
It's just
Calamity.
already announced one. They just haven't talked about it yet. Yeah. Wasn't the last one not really much? It was just
There's a
like
couple new characters and little stuff. This one must be the more meaty one.
And about that courageous friend of yours, it seems I owe him as well. Yeah.
The King of Hyrule must not fall!
You know, you're pretty good for a little kid.
We'd better partner up on this, don't you think? They won't harm you.
this Naruto ass.
Behold our power!
Take that! Clicks!
Time for the show! Oh yeah!
Boop, boop.
All right.
Ready?
Oh,
set,
shit.
Chocobo!
Finally, a Final Fantasy card
Start your
game.
engines and get set for a new racing experience.
About time.
Race as familiar Final Fantasy characters like Chocobo.
Move
in
aside,
Gilgamesh
Mario
to be the
Kart
first
8.
Across the finish line. Edge out the
Yeah,
competition by
this
using
shit.
drift boosts to cut corners.
It's so hilarious how Mario Kart 8 looks though. Like the environments just look like Mario, like cheaper Mario Kart 8 tracks.
Magic like fire and arrows.
Yeah.
It doesn't even really look Final Fantasy. It just looks like
Acquire
Mario Kart 8.
magicites of the same element to cast even more powerful spells.
Yeah, this feels like you have the chance to like make this.
Each racer
If you're gonna
also
make
has a
this
special
game, you
ability.
need to lean into the
Use it
Final
at the right
Fantasy-ness
time
of
to
it.
turn the
It needs to be
tables.
like, oh shit, I'm in. You're in Alexander. You're
Engine
in.
customization options will be
Midgar,
available,
you're in all these
as
other
well as
places.
local and online multiplayer.
I would hope so.
Like, that just looks like Mario Kart. So is
Up
this.
to 64 players can compete in a bracket-style tournament to determine the racing
I was
champion.
hoping 64 in one race.
Chocobo GP races exclusively onto
Chaos.
Nintendo Switch next year.
What did you think? Before we show you our next video, we have some news about the last fighter for the Super
That
Smash
means it's
Bros.
not being
Ultimate
announced today. That's what that means.
Mr. Sakurai, the game's director, will reveal this fighter
Okay.
in the final Mr. Sakurai Presents video on
Okay.
October 5th.
Yep. You knew as soon as he started saying that in the
Also
middle
show
of
you how
this
to
that
use
ain't
this
happening.
fighter, so please look forward to it. It's been about 3 years since the game was released. This will be the last presentation about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I hope you'll check it out. Next. please
Nintendo does
take a
that so
look at
much,
this.
like when they start talking about something, you know, the way they talk about it, they're like, people are very excited for this thing. It's like, okay, well, you're not. It's like you're not announcing it. Splatoon, yeah. The last of Splatoon. The last.
Marcel looks a little different.
I think it's Splatoon. I might be wrong, but I'm just gonna plant my flag there.
Kirby. Been a while since we got a Kirby game.
Okay.
Is it going to be a 3D platformer? Please. Fuck yeah!
They haven't really made a 3D Kirby in a long time, have they?
Nope.
This is weird. He's in like, has he ever been in like modern environments? Like, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Look at this. He's in like the post-apocalypse. He's the last one left. Everyone's fucking dead.
The last of Kirby.
Oh my god, it really is. What happened to everyone?
Is this an open world 3D platform? Oh fuck.
This looks pretty cute. I'm a little distressed by how dystopian it looks.
Okay, good.
Cute.
Immediately the most interested I've been in Kirby in forever.
I just want to know. Is this the
Oh
like?
fuck.
Is this like after the Smash Bros trailer? Like everyone's dead? Okay.
Yeah.
Humanity has fallen. Only Kirby remains.
Spring.
Very cute.
That was the trailer for Kirby and the Forgotten Land. In this new game, you can freely move around in 3D areas using.
As far as the Smash thing, I
familiar
want to
Kirby
say I am off that day as of right now. So
The setting
what day in the
appears
week
to
was
be
that?
This is the
mysterious,
Smash presentation.
filled with
What day in the
abandoned
week was that?
structures from
Oh.
a past civilization. What lies in store for Kirby?
Tuesday.
The game
time
is
was it?
scheduled
The
to
5th,
release
like
in
10 a.m.
spring 2022.
Yep. Not a chance.
We hope you'll look forward to
Not a
Kirby's
chance
new
for your boy.
adventure. Next, we have this to show you.
So you'll have to
Please take a look.
be quiet about it.
Yep.
Luckily, it's not very. Hey, is it gonna be a meaty update? Not that I've seen most of the main games.
Coffee shop.
I think this is something that was in the previous ones that people wanted. I think I remember Holden talking about it.
Oh, Animal Crossing Direct.
So hopefully that means they have a lot of things.
Cool.
Since its launch in 2020, the Animal Crossing New Horizons game
Hoping
has been enjoyed by
that
many
means that they
players
have a lot
around
to
the
say.
world.
I like how
New free content will arrive in November.
like the first third of this is a lot of here presentation we're showing next.
Just push it. It was just an ad. This is just an ad for future
in October.
showcases.
In it, we'll go over the content
Showcases that I am very interested in, though, to be
Yes.
fair. But
Please be on the lookout.
I think
for
the
air
Roost
date
was
of this
a
presentation.
coffee shop that was in the previous ones that people wanted to be there. But
Let's
I
move
think
on
Animal
to
Crossing
more
needs a
Nintendo
very
Switch
meaty
headlines.
update because it really hasn't gotten very much,
Yeah.
considering how big of a game it is.
2 games, 1 game update, and lots of fun.
What?
4! More free content is coming to the Mario Golf Super Rush game. Koopa Troopa enters the fairway
Finally.
as a playable character.
I'm in now.
Dish out tricky
There's
shots.
someone who's
That
like,
was it.
finally, Koopa Troopa.
That was it.
Ninja will also
Nine.
be
Oh,
playable.
Ninja, let's go.
Take advantage of Ninja's blinding speed to outpace opponents.
There's
It's like, fuck your shit.
there probably should be OP.
2 courses are also being added.
Cool.
These additions will come swinging in as
Oh,
a
sweet.
free
Later
software
today.
update later today. What's this?
Oh,
An
Kingdom Hearts.
invitation. You're invited to live in a magical world with Mickey Mouse and dozens of Disney characters.
Lalo
Spend
and
time with
Stotch.
Disney friends. Craft your own whimsical costumes and furniture, and explore delightful Disney-themed worlds.
This is just Kingdom Hearts.
All downloadable content.
Why
from
is
the
Pooh so
original
small?
Nintendo 3DS version is included.
He was
Disney
like half the
Magical
size
World
of that
2
me.
Enchanted Edition soars onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Does that just mean that our Mii's
A
8 foot
beloved
tall? I
Star
didn't know
Wars
this.
game is coming to Nintendo Switch. Blast off to
Oh, cool.
captivating planets and join forces with Jedi.
I know they've been adding a lot of
droids,
old
and
Star Wars
outcasts
games to
in
the
this
Switch.
blend of action, role-playing, and adventure. Will you use the Force for good, or will you be lured to the dark side? Your choices determine the galaxy's fate in Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, launching on Nintendo Switch November 11th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo
A
eShop.
lot of people won't be excited about it.
There's one thing you must always remember: stay human.
Dying Light 2?
I won't do it. Don't tell me
This
to do- yeah, this
is
game
the
looks
city
like way too
humanity's last stronghold.
much going
I
on.
mean,
to
I mean,
be,
it's gonna be one of the. I mean, it's gonna look like shit no matter what.
Cloud version of
But yeah,
Dying
Cloud
Light 2
version.
Human.
Yeah, there's
You'll
no-
need to
I was gonna say,
master
there's no
both
way.
hardcore and tactical combat to survive in this brutal
Has to be.
open-world action RPG. Explore
Just
alone.
don't understand why
With up
you
to
would
3
get the
other
cloud
players
version
in
of any
online
game
co-op
if you have
as you
any
unravel
other
the dark
console.
secrets of
I
those
am
who
very
survived
curious how
during the
these
day.
do.
Then plunder the layers of the infected at night.
That's good enough
Your
to keep
decisions
doing
will
them,
shape
but
the story, but they'll also have consequences.
I just, unless
matter where
you
your
Switch is
actions
just the
lead
only
you,
console
There's
you
one
have
thing
and
you
can
must
afford or
always
something.
remember: stay human.
Yes.
While you're at it, take the prequel on the go in Dying Light Platinum Edition. Scavenge for supplies, craft weapons, and face hordes of the infected in a post-apocalyptic open world. Dying Light 2 Stay Human Cloud version launches on Nintendo Switch February 4th, 2022.
I like how they at
will
least been
also
giving
launch the
demos out
same
for this
day
stuff.
on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah,
Dying
I,
Light
that's
Platinum
good. I
Edition
definitely wouldn't want
comes
to
to Nintendo Switch October
bite on
19th.
that without playing it.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I gotta wait 2 more weeks for Smash.
Utility, morality, or liberty.
Which one, Jeff? You must choose.
Triangle strategy.
Fiery chronicle of
Wait,
war presents
is it just called Triangle Strategy?
2D.
Jeff, you knew this was gonna happen. They did the same thing with the Octopath.
Riveting story
I don't even know why
based
they-
on the decisions you
They
make.
just that's it.
In the end, where will your conviction guide you?
You have gone to the one place I cannot follow.
In response to the
How
survey
dare
about
you.
the demo released
How
in
dare
February
you.
of this year, the game has been fine-tuned with a focus on elements that received lots of feedback. These include adjustments to the difficulty, improvements to on-screen visuals, camera angle controls,
So pretty.
Oh yeah.
the ability to review previous dialogue, and streamlined game flow and loading times. More details are now available on Nintendo.com.
Definitely seems like the studio does a lot of things right and like listens to people and
Ooh,
everything.
March
It just-
4th, let's go.
March 4th, 2022.
I'm hoping that this one just like sticks the landing all the way
Pre-orders begin
around,
today
whereas
on
Octopath
Nintendo
Traveler
eShop.
just got old. But
Dread.
boy.
They're going through this shit.
Yeah, I don't really need to see this though. I don't really want to see this, to be honest.
They've shown like 50 trailers for this.
I know, and you're just gonna start. In fact, I don't know. I'm just gonna, like, just kind of chill. This game, I don't want to see. I don't want to see what the in-game monster looks like. You know, like I don't want to see what some of these like boss fights something.
Well, kind of get your way from it. Triangle strategy earlier than I was potentially thinking.
Sorry, I missed. What did they say?
March 4th.
Oh yeah.
February is insane. This is right after February.
Nice. Yeah, it is. Well, hell yeah. I mean, I have high hopes for that one. Even after Octopath Traveler, you know, like was somewhat of a disappointment, but after 50-something hours, so you know, it was still a very good game.
Don't look at that screen.
Yeah, I'm not.
I saw something I wish I didn't.
Just gonna, you know, Why though? Why they? They have to sell the game, and they're trying to make Metroid sell to what
Oh yeah,
people.
Sakurai's presentation same day as Metroid Dread.
Samus Aran, the most powerful bounty hunter in the galaxy.
Well, now I'm hearing things I don't want to hear.
Uncharted planet ZDR.
But Project, or not Project Triangle Strategy. It'll probably not be a day one for me. I want to listen to the frame trap. I want to hear someone dive deep into it and everything. But I do have time.
Early readings reveal that
Oh my God.
ZDR
Shut
is
up.
divided into multiple environments,
Chill out.
each with its own
This
elements
stuff.
and organisms.
When a trailer goes this long, this close to release after so many trailers, this is probably one of those where it's just like showing.
It was less of a trailer this week. They still have the audio, and someone's got to do it. And it's more just kind of explaining shit.
Yeah.
I'm not really listening. Okay, we're getting a URL right now.
Alright.
You may encounter in the Metroid Dread game. Be sure to view the other Metroid Dread reports. There
No.
as
No!
well. You'll want to prepare yourself.
No, I don't. I want to be unprepared.
Metroid Dread.
The whole
launches
point.
on Nintendo
Oh wait, not the
Switch
same day.
October 8th.
I don't know why I was
Orders
thinking
are
on it.
available
Same
now
week.
on Nintendo eShop.
How was that?
I don't know how it
We
was.
have news about Nintendo Switch Online. Many people have been using Nintendo Switch Online since it launched in September 2018. In addition to the current membership, we'll be adding a new membership plan.
There it is.
Part
$60
of this
a
new
month.
plan's content,
In 64, let's go.
you'll be able to play a collection of Nintendo 64 games. The Nintendo 64 system
Where's Pokemon
launched
Stadium?
25 years ago. I think this system gave many players their first 3D gaming experiences.
Why did it take 5 years
as
to
well as
get
intense
this, and why is it
four-player
tied
multiplayer
to
Ooh, Mario
the
Kart 64 will be fun.
Nintendo Switch, up to 4
Ooh,
people
Mario
can play select Nintendo 64 games locally or online.
How much do you think
Also,
it's
with
gonna
this
be?
new membership plan, in addition
This
to the
new plan.
Nintendo 64
$10
games,
more. Sega Genesis, let's go.
That's
you
cool.
can play a collection of games from Sega's Genesis system. This means
Oh,
you
you were
can
hyped.
play these classic games
I
whenever
want
and
to see how much it's
wherever
gonna
you'd
be.
like.
I mean, these are games that I would like to just
The
like
new
buy
plan
some
will
games and
include
just
all
have them.
elements
But
of the base Nintendo Switch Online membership, as well as the ability to play the included Nintendo 64 and Genesis
I want
games.
to see a full list of the games.
This is
Wave Race,
Nintendo
Wave
Switch
Race.
Online
Oh, yes,
plus
please.
expansion pack. This new membership plan will be added in late October.
Get to the price.
I know,
Of course, you'll still be able to continue using the existing plan.
beating around that bush.
Also, those who have an existing membership plan can change over to the new plan.
We have a family plan, so
We'll
here's how
share
that works.
more details about this new membership plan at a later time, including the exact release date and pricing information. For now, however, we'd like to announce the games that will be available.
That
for
means
the
it's
next
bad.
release.
It's bad news.
You'll be able to play the Nintendo 64 games shown here,
I see it.
as well as these Genesis.
Shining Force, oh, let's go. Shining Force is great.
We'll also continue adding more Nintendo 64 games,
Yay.
such as The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask and F-Zero X,
Let's go.
as well as other Nintendo 64 and Genesis.
Pokemon
games
Snap!
going
Hey,
Kirby. Paper Mario.
hey,
Banjo!
Hey,
Let's
oh, that's
go!
surprising. That's
Nintendo 64
surprising.
and Genesis
Banjo on the
controllers to
Switch.
ensure the games can be played with the same style.
He's
of
back!
controls from their original releases.
That is hype. Put Tui on there, you
Those
bastards.
can be used wirelessly. These controllers will be available for purchase.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
by
use my
Nintendo
Pro controller.
Switch Online member.
Yeah, I don't like. People have nostalgia for it's just nostalgia. That controller's a piece of shit.
Nintendo Switch Online plus expansion pack.
I'm impressed with the games they've
Let's
shown
see
for
a few more
N64.
Nintendo Switch
It
headlines.
already has a lot of the ones
lack
I'd
of
want.
wave race is depressing.
True.
But yes, then
There's plenty to
I mean,
play
it'll
in
probably
these
come.
collections.
I wish we knew the price. I still wish I could just buy these games if I wanted to. Yeah, I wish I didn't
Cyberpunk
have
meets
to.
fantasy
Because
in
I'm
this
on. I
three-game
already have
collection
too
of
many
cult
damn
classic
subscription services that I
RPGs.
barely use.
As a
So
Shadowrunner
like, I
mercenary,
hate having to
you'll
add
explore a
more,
dystopian
but
future where magic
hopefully
has
it's
reawakened and fantasy creatures
reasonable.
have come back to life.
I mean,
Immersive
depending on what it is, you may
narratives,
not have to pay anything.
skill-based character growth.
Because right now you're all on my
Gripping turn-based
subscription.
tactical
Do we
combat
pay you
and
anything for that?
Shadowrun trilogy.
No, I just kind of let it buy. It's really not that much.
Yeah, well, you should definitely ask for.
The
Payment.
perpetual
I'm more likely
against
to,
Count
depending on-
Dracula continues.
Yeah.
Woo.
Castlevania Advance Collection brings
So,
together four
we still need to
classic
play the
Castlevania
one we got on the
games with
PlayStation.
deathly beautiful graphics and hauntingly epic music.
We
The
got one on the
Rewind,
PlayStation.
Quick save.
Yeah, we remember we got
Features
Symphony of the Night and Rondo of Blood Collection.
Wait,
All
we
regional
bought it,
versions
or you
of
mean
each
it's-
game,
Yeah, we bought
as
it.
well as a gallery mode with never
For late to the
before-seen
party?
artwork are included. Castlevania Advance
Least I think we
Collection
did.
launches
I
on
might be wrong.
Nintendo
I
Switch
feel like we did.
later today.
Yeah, I mean that's a big blind
An
spot.
almighty classic
Big blind spot
returns.
in my gaming. Is it like a remake thing?
The classic
Fillmore.
Super NES game ActRaiser returns on Nintendo Switch, now remastered in HD.
It's pretty.
As the Lord of Light and Almighty God, only you can save mankind from the forces of Tanzra, the Lord of Dark. You'll wage war in two phases. First, strike down monsters in the side-scrolling action phase to liberate the lands from the grasp of evil. Master swordsmanship and magic to vanquish all who stand in your path. Then, cultivate the lands you've liberated in the world-building creation phase. It's up to you to decide which structures will be
I don't
destroyed
think I've
to
ever
make
actually
way for
seen
new
that
ones,
ActRaiser.
creating a
Just
flourishing
heard people say the
civilization.
name.
As you do so,
Some people are
your
freaking the
powers
fuck
increase,
out.
Did
giving
not
you
know
an
that
edge
it
in
was
both phases.
part building.
Alternate
Looks cool.
between the original and
yeah.
rearranged versions of
Yeah,
the
it does.
beloved soundtrack and enjoy brand new music. New stages and new
It's
boss
also
battles
RTS.
await.
There's a lot of things
ActRaiser
going on. in this game.
Renaissance descends onto Nintendo Switch later today.
Oh.
Oh.
A new chapter is
Deltarune
about to
2,
unfold.
didn't that just come out? Yes. Still need to play Undertale. I bought it forever ago. Like,
Same.
like 99 cents or some shit on Steam.
I also have Deltarune Chapter 1 because it was free.
Is it no longer free?
As far as I know, it is, but the full complete thing, I know Toby Fox said chapters 3 through 5 are coming out at the same time, and then it's going to be paid. Yeah.
Dope. Yeah. Need to do that.
Ooh. Oh, we're just in RPG land. Or never mind.
Framey. RPG.
SMT5's just stuck in the montage. What is this?
Alright, relegated. Nothing but a montage game.
Got about 13, 15-ish minutes left. Oh well. I mean, people who won't SMT5 don't need to see anymore.
Yeah, no, it's about to say, do you really even... What are you gonna...
It's about respect,
How you
damn
gonna
it.
sell anymore? Yeah. But you would rather it not be there than be in the montage. Exceed.
How's everything? There are still a few more announcements in today's Nintendo Direct.
Koizumi-san,
Oh, Miyamoto-san. What brings you in?
I wanted to make
Here
an
to say,
announcement, so I was
fuck
hoping
you,
I
we're
could
not
step
gonna-
in.
Oh, of course.
That'd be good, Miyamoto.
Hi everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. We previously announced that I have been working with the Hollywood movie studio Illumination
Oh, boy.
and its CEO and producer Chris
You're gonna get a trailer?
who are known for movies like Despicable Me and
That-
Sing,
this your
and
Mario
making a
announcement.
full-length animated Mario movie for the big screen. Today, I wanted to announce its theatrical release timing. Ta-da! The movie will be released in theaters in holiday 2022. The release date for North America is on December 21st, and we'll be announcing release dates for Japan, Europe, and other regions at a later timing. It'll be a while longer until we can share a glimpse of Mario in action on the big screen.
Not even a trailer?
Today, I also wanted to reveal our key cast members who will be voicing Mario and his friends in the movie.
Hell yeah, there we go, baby. Hell yeah.
Chris Pratt. He's so cool. Mario will be talking
so
a lot
cool.
in the movie. Please look forward to
Mario will be
weird.
talking a
by the
lot
very
in the movie.
talented Chris Son. Next, Princess
Anya
Peach will be
Taylor
played by
Joy.
Anya
That's
Taylor-Joy.
interesting.
I can't wait to see a very spirited Princess Peach.
I feel like I've never not seen her in.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm
Not that the other
excited
ones were
to
bad, but
see
that's
Princess
Hell
Peach
yeah.
on screen. Bowser will be played by the one and only Jack Black.
I mean, this is a must-see movie now.
I mean, we're gonna see
Yeah.
this movie, even if it's horrible. We're gonna see it.
The comedian Keegan-Michael Key will be playing Toad. I'm looking forward.
These is
to
gonna be
hearing
the
comedic
most
bits.
watched reaction videos for people.
Even though this is a Mario movie,
Oh my
Donkey
God,
Kong
this
will
keeps
also be
going.
making an appearance.
Keep it going.
Every character is just like the most ridiculous.
I'm eager for you to see a humorous Donkey Kong by Seth's son.
Hey, at least Donkey Kong's in the movie.
By
That's news.
son.
And of
Huh?
course, Charles Martinet, who has voiced
I
Mario and many more Nintendo characters.
Okay, I was
in
about
our
to say, I
games
definitely
over the
recognize
years,
it.
is also involved and will be appearing in surprise cameos in the movie.
And hilarious.
We also have more incredible talent joining the film to play.
That's
some
why
of our
Cranky
other
Kong's in there,
beloved
Kamek.
characters.
Oh, confirm.
That is all I can share with you today about the Mario movie.
Did not expect
This
this.
is a very
That's
collaborative
pretty
project
funny.
between Illumination and Nintendo.
Every single
We've all been coming up with
every
all
single
sorts of
actor is
ideas,
like one of
and
the
I myself
funniest
am
ones it could
enjoying the
possibly be
creative
for the role.
process that is a little bit different from making games. It may be a while until we can share more updates, but I hope you'll look forward to it.
Oh yeah, and then here's
Back to
Odyssey
you.
too. Nope.
Please look forward to Mario's adventure jumping into the world of motion pictures.
And Jack Black's also playing Bowser in
like to show you
Odyssey
this.
too. There it is. Oh, we got a metal song. I want to hear.
Oh my.
This
What the fuck?
That's great. Please tell me that's multiplayer. Yeah, it is.
That map looks pretty big. What the fuck? We're Spider-Man now.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This really is a Splatoon metal song. And the Phantom Thieves.
Fuck. Furry Octolings?
What the fuck is that thing? Single player.
Ooh. Why are they
God,
furry?
what are they doing to them? What are they making?
Oh my.
Not loud.
Yay.
But we're about to watch someone get murdered.
Oh shit, mechs. Finally, that's what Splatoon needed.
It's finally a true video game. That had a very dark undertone.
Oh yeah,
That was an
Splatoon.
acid trip. Yeah, I mean, Splatoon, it is a post-apocalyptic game.
Oh fuck.
Return of
The mammalians. Yay, we get mammals. Here he is.
Hello, everyone. I'm a researcher from
That
the
is
Squid
staring
Research
into
Lab. I've been meticulously studying the mysterious squids that can
I'm glad that you're
transform
still on
into
the squid
humanoid
research.
forms.
Your shit.
What you just saw was the latest research footage from Splatoon 3. Allow me to share a bit of what we know so far. Splatoon 3 takes place in Splatsville. It's known
Hope we get a
as the
release
city
date.
of chaos. Centered
Or
around
at
Splatsville
least something a little
are the
more
Splatlands,
chaos.
a place long inhabited by advanced sea creatures such as squids and octopuses. Buildings spanning several generations are crammed into the city, creating its distinctive culture. In the Splatlands, turf war appears to be a popular activity. Its basic rules are unchanged. 2 4-player teams compete against each other to ink the most area.
You gonna join me in wrecking scrubs, Darby?
The trend seems to have
Huh?
gone
You gonna join me in wrecking scrubs?
Well, look at that's fun. It's almost like a Hammond
in the
thing.
I'm very-
He like rolls in the ball and then
we were
comes
able
up.
to observe activities from story mode, the single-player campaign.
Return of the mammalians.
Meaning the reappearance of mammals appears to be the theme of story mode this time
terrifying.
around. What could this possibly mean in a world where all mammals, except for 2 cats, have vanished?
True.
Don't forget those 2 cats stuck around.
It appears that there's still a lot to uncover. But we'll continue with our research and keep you updated once more results become available. Please look forward to more Splatoon 3. Updates to come. See you next time.
So, what did you think?
Weird guy, huh?
Splatoon 3, taking place
freaked out.
in
It's a
new
horror game.
world, is scheduled to release in 2022.
Just 2022.
Please look forward to future updates. Okay.
Glad we
this is
showed us
the
something. It's
last
probably a good
trailer
sign.
we have to show you
Last
today.
trailer.
Well,
Please
shit.
take a look.
Wee woo, wee woo.
I have no idea what this could be. Could be a lot of things.
Bayonetta.
Oh, Bayonetta.
We're doing it. Finally doing it. Oh shit. And it's out today. Well, Ben's happy. I thought it was Isabel for a second. I thought she was wearing an Isabel costume.
That's Astral Chain, dog.
Fuck. Crossover. It'd be hilarious if this is Astral Chain 2 instead of Bayonetta 3.
Okay,
good.
good.
I was about to say, come on.
People are gonna be pissed.
I was about to say. They little tease. Just a little tease.
Oh, there's our girl.
Ooh, well, I'm
Seems
liking
I'm
this look.
unfashionably late, but I'm ready to give you everything you want.
Hell yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I need to play Bayonetta too. Bayonetta alone was really fun.
I did play them both.
I mean, I don't know. I might not enjoy it as much now as I did them, but I don't know. It was fun. I mean, I love her design, but I mean that goes without saying. It was gonna be. It was always gonna be phenomenal.
Well,
Sound of that.
Kaiju battle.
Oh fuck. What the hell?
But why is she naked?
Are you controlling the kaiju?
I think you are, yeah. Fuck. Okay, Ben's out.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think about that. Gigantic spider.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, I need to play the first two.
It definitely looks like a somewhat old game, but but there's a lot going on in the screen. I mean, it still looks very fun. Not gonna do it. Put a date on this damn thing.
2020.
You won't. No. Who you? A male Bayonetta? Who's this bitch? I guess it might not
What
be
you
male.
just saw was the latest trailer for Bayonetta 3.
Man, that would have been hype if it had 2022 and then they slash it and it comes out 2021. I'd be like,
This
oh,
game will
fuck.
launch next year. We hope you look forward to Bayonetta's new encounters.
Fine.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
It's only like, what, 4 years? 5 years after?
Literally almost 4 years come December. They announced this shit in 2017.
Oof. Yeah, I really want to know
Game
what the hell
Awards.
happened with it, because something happened. That's for sure.
I'm curious how much, like, I think something did happen, but I wonder how much, like, something really bad happened, or they literally announced it when as the ink was drying.
That could be true.
And if that happened, like, if it was close around, then it makes sense.
Yeah, that was a bad game to do that for.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because it's also like Bayonetta needs a little help or whatever. I feel like that was a wrong way of doing that.
So, fun fact, I think I still have Bayonetta 3 pre-order from Best Buy when I still have Gamers Club.
They have to honor that?
Apparently so.
Nice. Like we didn't expect to still be around here. Oh, what'd you think?
I think it was solid overall. It has some cool little things. I'm counting, in some ways, Bayonetta 3 as a new game announcement.
Might as
Practically,
well, might as well be.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I mean, this is the first time we've seen literally anything from it.
Yeah, after a 4-year thing from just seeing nothing.
I would say even then, we had never seen. This is the first time we've ever seen this game really in any realistic way.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think it looks really cool. Yeah, like I said, it does not look super duper modern to me or whatever. I mean, it looks like it's a game that could have came out.
I feel like it. Yeah, I feel like just part of it obviously is on the Switch, and like you mentioned, it is doing a lot on this.
It is. I mean, it's still doing less than some other game. You know, like I think it's somewhat a product of it's a game that started development a long ass time ago. I mean, even if they did as the ink dry, that's still a decently long time for a Bayonetta game. You know, I wouldn't necessarily. I don't know. Like that doesn't surprise me that much. I don't think any of the Platinum games necessarily look like they're pushing graphics stunning anyway. Like I've never really got. I mean, like and because Bayonetta is not quite as like artistically centered as like some of the other. I don't know. You know, like I just think it looks dated, but that doesn't mean it looks bad. I think it still looks very fun and everything. I still don't really expect this game to really propel Bayonetta all that much, though. I mean, just looking at it, it looks very fun. I think Bayonetta fans are going to really enjoy it. I don't necessarily think it's going to push outside of that much. You know, I don't see this having like a crazy big, you know, upswell that we've seen a lot of other games have recently. I just don't feel it. Looking at this, I don't feel like that's going to happen. But but I think the people who like Bayonetta are going to like this, and it's going to be very good. Now, did you have any thoughts on that?
As far as like it propelling the franchise, it's just everything about Bayonetta unfortunately just screams niche for better or worse.
Yeah, it does.
So I could see it. I mean, again, what I'm about to say, I know this is a low bar. It being the best selling Bayonetta because that's just the way things work.
That will probably happen. Yes. Yeah.
But yeah,
just being on
multi-million seller. Though I do find it funny. I was wondering, like, oh god, are they doing the bait and switch? That would be hilarious.
It seems like they kind of maybe knew they were trolling there a little bit. Really.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be like, "Are you serious?" Yeah, it was well past time. So,
yeah. Oh yeah. I got a prediction. Jack Rose said for Chris Pratt Mario. I'm not exaggerating. I was passed out when I saw this.
Like, that wasn't even the craziest one. I've just never seen Anya Taylor-Joy in anything other than like she's being a scared person in a horror movie, because she's been in like 4 different horror movies. She's very, very good actor. She was in The Witch or whatever, and she was really, really good. But I mean, voice act. I'm sure she has lots of range. I just haven't seen.
Mm-hmm. Someone just pointed something out. The last Smash character presentation is literally the day that Nickelodeon All-Star come out. Dick move soccer.
I'm about to say, you couldn't just let them have their day, could you?
Yeah.
Couldn't. You just had to take it from them.
But for the Mario movie, prediction. Because I'm sure seeing that cast, Jeff Keighley is salivating. He's gonna try to get someone
all
to be
these celebrities.
Game Awards 2022, when the movie's supposed to come out like a week or two later. Chris Pratt or someone's going to be there.
Oh yeah, you know, Jeff loves his celebs.
Yep.
I tell you, it was pretty wild.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not the most surprising that they could pull in a lot of celebrities. I mean, you know, Nintendo. Everyone loves Nintendo. Everyone grew up with it or whatever. And Illumination Studios, the Minions people. I mean, this was gonna have money.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not the least surprising, really. But like the fact the choices are very funny. I think it's gonna be a funny, almost meme movie, and I could see it. Maybe it'll like surprise us and be decent. We'll have a good time, I'm sure, regardless. But
Sonic turned out well, of all things, so you never know.
it is very true.
And it's supposed to be all animated at the very least.
Yeah.
So.
Just gotta see this again. That is fucking hilarious. I can't even.
Perfect casting.
I'm just trying to picture. It's like
perfect.
So funny. So funny. But I don't know. This is just so weird. I mean, it's gonna be weird seeing like any of these people really talking. It's gonna be weird. Yeah. I mean,
Keegan Michael Keisto.
Like, what does that mean? What does that fucking mean?
Anything and everything. Except protagonist.
I just, it's gonna be memorable. It's gonna be memorable no matter what. That's all I have to say.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I generally, I thought it was fine. There's not a whole lot here that I'm like over the moon about, and the things I'm probably the most excited about are the things that we're gonna be watching in the future, like the Smash and Animal Crossing thing. So that you know, like. The things that are not actually here, they're going to be here in the future. They're probably the things that I'm most excited about. But I think it was fine. You know, there was definitely, there's the Monster Hunter thing, which is big. Bayonetta's big. You know,
got a new Kirby game.
Which is very cool. Yeah.
And Moran, I just saw posted saying that it was apparently inspired by Odyssey.
You kind of get that feeling for sure. Yeah. Like. I do think it's weird. Like, I'm sure it'll be good and everything. I don't really love going for the like kind of strange modern post-apocalyptic thing, because like we have that in so many things, and I know that it's a cute Kirby version of it, but I kind of would go to Kirby and Mario because I just want like a happy. I just kind of don't like how zombie movie or like Last of Us the environments look. You know, it's like we just have so many things that are like torn apart city. And I feel like Kirby, you could use your imagination, have a very different type of world, but I'm sure they'll play with it in cool ways.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I think it looks good. I think it looks cool. Look kind of basic when it's first started, but as it going, it's like, okay, there seems to be a lot more stuff here, like messing around with the powers and just more interesting platforming things. And obviously, as someone who loves 3D platformers and upset that we don't get enough of them, the fact that we're getting another Nintendo one. And nothing I've said too much, but I've kind of been on the train of, I think it's been way past time for the giving a Kirby 3D platformer another shot.
I don't even know when
the
when
N64. I think's the last time.
that's the last one I remember. So I assume there had to have been one after that. But
unless I'm forgetting something, no.
There was no Wii one.
Not that I can remember. It's all been 2D stuff.
Wow.
So this is the first time since then.
Wow.
It would also be wild is that Donkey Kong rumor is true, and we get this, and they're doing a DK 3D platformer as well. And
Rise of 3D.
so I am, excited about this game. I'm curious about it. It's not like an instant purchase, but definitely one I'm going to keep an eye on.
It is kind of funny that like Mario kind of stole Kirby's shit, didn't he, for Odyssey? Because he's just taking powers from people.
Yeah. At least he's actually, at least the difference is Mario became those things.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just gonna feel like when you're playing Kirby, it's like this feels like Odyssey, but then it's like, but this was Kirby's thing. Mario kind of aped it, like Kirby was the OG.
At least during this trailer, it seemed like it's not all just taking powers, because a little bit was showing like you using the environment or sucking up things, but not taking their powers and just kind of spitting them out to do something.
Yeah, I mean, he does that in the 2D games too, right? Yeah.
It's kind of like being a difference between this and Odyssey.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm sure it'll be great anyway. Yeah. One of the Kirby games have always just the little bit I've tried them, they're just like a little too basic and easy most of the time. Like I've like they're the type of game that I would like as soon as like my nieces get old enough. This will be one of like Kirby games might be one of the earlier platformers I give to them. And it definitely serves its purpose that way, but I've just never really been super interested in them because of they're just like a little too basic. So I'm interested to see where this falls as far as that, On first blush, I mean, it looks like it has some more going on than Kirby games. So
100% for sure. Star Allies looked, it did its job, but it did look pretty simple overall.
Did you have any other big ones you wanted to touch on?
Let me think. No Smash Sag.
Some minor stuff. Obviously, I'm very excited about it, but Triangle Strategy.
Oh yeah.
Don't think there was like too much there.
I think this was a good way to do it because I feel like Triangle Strategy is one of those games for the people that are into it, but if you show it too much, you're going to annoy the people that aren't instantly in.
True.
So them just kind of being like, hey, that demo and that survey thing we asked you guys to fill out back in February? So, yeah, here's the stuff that we listened to and made changes for and updates to the...
Yeah, it was a cool little check-in with the game.
Well, also, I think the biggest fact is, them clarifying again, they're just taking away project for the name, which, yes, it's not the biggest surprise. And a release date, which is the most important thing, is coming early next year, which... I could have seen, but we had no particular reason to believe it was actually coming early next year.
Yeah.
Or maybe even next year. Well, like it did put 2022 on it, but
I think everyone's just going to start adding project to the front of games so that no one has any expectation on when they're actually going to come out. Everyone's like, well, but it's Project Spider-Man 2. So like it's not going to it's Project Wolverine. Did this do anything for you?
It looked cool. I want to know more about exactly what the story is going on and how much is actually added to the game. Because those cutscenes are new, so I am curious what happened to my little egg friend there. He's dead.
Looks like he's dead. Yeah,
but I already put him back together. Make me do it again. I'm
sorry. You'll rewind time and he'll be fine.
True. And look at these motherfuckers and their technology.
These people weren't they added before?
Yes, I haven't played.
They're not new, right? Yeah. Neat.
Oh wait. Apparently they are new for this one. For some reason, I thought they had added them.
Yeah.
I had played the new DLC because I just figured.
Maybe it was just rumored, but people definitely talked about them.
I mean, they showed them that they were going to add them. I just assumed they did it, and I just went ahead. I just didn't bother because I figured I'll play them when this big thing comes out and get all I want out of it.
Yeah.
So, obviously, this is the game of the show. Those Mario Party updates look good. Cool. What they showed in the beginning. I think that was nice, just kind of quick, snappy. Hey, here are the last 3 boards that we haven't confirmed.
Okay, honestly, just assumed that those boards were already in the previous one. I just assumed this was, hey, remember that this game's coming out, trailer?
It was definitely that, but I feel like it's a good way to do it because it's kind of like, okay, yeah, here's some cool stuff. Here are the other boards, so you guys know. Stuff like this was like, hey, here are some other mini games you can kind of catch in there and all that kind of stuff, and going over some of the other online multiplayer modes.
Yes.
Real quick, not wasting too much time on it, but give me the information to get excited.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, the Nintendo Switch Online shit.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
I kind of figured that kind of stuff was coming. I'm kind of glad they went ahead and did N64 and Genesis, surprisingly, and not the Game Boy, because that sounded more lame. Less exciting.
I agree.
But the right way to do it is just add all.
Yes. We shouldn't be having to wait 5 years, 4 or 5 years into the freaking console's life cycle.
And the unfortunate thing is the rumors were true that it is going to be an additional more money.
And they haven't said how much more, and that's a little troubling to me. I mean,
yeah, it's coming out next month. So they might just do...
I mean, they probably just wanted to string it along here, but they obviously, it's very clear they wanted the headline here to be, these games are coming, and to not have the price in there so there's no, like, downside. They want the positive here. Like, it makes me think, like, I mean, I still don't think it's going to be, like, absurd amount, but I think it's going to be a fair amount higher. So that's why they didn't want this to be, the N64 games are coming, but you got to pay all this. They didn't want them to have that piece of information.
No, hell, be N64 and Genesis games coming to Nintendo Switch Online.
They want this positive news cycle, and then so to pay more, later on. It's just not the way that I wanted this to go. I mean, like, but we got, like, at some point we gotta, I guess, stop bitching about that, whatever. I mean, like, we should complain just because it's dumb and everything, but at some point we gotta just accept what we have, and the fact that these games are coming is very exciting. The fact that we're getting, especially Genesis, was unexpected. So.
Oh yeah, I guess if you want to real quick, kind of skip forward to where they show the list of games.
Yeah. How much further is it?
I think that's a good starter thing, especially since they showed. I'm wondering, though, it is kind of funny. Like in Super Mario 64, they just had it in that collection a year ago.
This is how you can get it again.
Yeah. Mario Tennis would be cool. Go back to the old one. Mario Kart 64 will be fun.
Yeah. I mean, oh, the Mario Kart 64 will be fun like once for nostalgia, and then I'll be like, all right, let's play the vastly superior Mario Kart 8.
Battle mode though. Yoshi's Story, I can't remember if I even played that one.
It's Yoshi's Island that everyone loves.
Yeah.
But Star Fox 64 would be a nice blast from the past for sure.
Let's move on to the next games.
But fucking Wave Race better be on
the Genesis. Yeah, I got a quick look. Let's see. Streets of Rage 2.
Super hype.
Sonic 2. Shinobi. Shining Force. I'm excited. Phantasy Star 4. Castlevania. Echo the Dolphin. Let's go.
Echo the fucking Dolphin, dude.
I've honestly have been looking at potentially ways to play Shining Force, so this is nice.
Nice.
It's a... do you know Shining?
Not really, no.
It is a strategy RPG. Actually, it's my first one. I played it before Fire Emblem.
Okay, yeah. That. Did someone special make it or something? I've definitely heard people talk about Shining Force.
Wait, what was the question?
Like the developers or something. Was it someone that we know or something? Like, I don't know. I definitely have heard people talk about Shining Force.
Yeah.
But I don't know anything about it.
It's a Sega-owned thing. I don't know about particular teams or people who made it, but... Yeah, the original Shining Force is really cool. It has a little gerbil that's really useless.
I love me some useless gerbils.
Some other fun things. Yeah, I guess let's see.
Sonic 2.
Go to that list of games that are coming later. Majora's Mask, F-Zero.
Do they list these after?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mario Golf, which is
Snap.
Cool. Snap. Kirby 64, Paper Mario. Banjo-Kazooie.
Woo, man.
I'm trying to think that there at the end. That right there.
Hell yeah.
Yep. So I'm hoping Banjo Tooie comes at some point.
That's hype. I mean, that is very big because that is a Microsoft-owned game and property.
Well, honestly, I got excited about it. I got it on a modern thing because I got Rare Replay, but still. So hopefully, just for the sake of maybe opening up, Microsoft opening up, just having these things on Nintendo things. Hopefully, like Conquer will get added to it as well, and all the other N64 Rare games.
Yeah, I just again in general.
Donkey Kong 64.
Yeah, baby. The great debate will happen again.
Wait, I'm forgetting the game I actually really want. Diddy Kong Racing.
Yeah, true. Very true. Very, very true.
Put it on there, you cowards.
Very true.
That definitely can't be. Because Banjo's in it. They can't do it out Microsoft anyway. So that is the one I'm going to be praying for. I agree.
Yeah. In a vacuum, it's cool these games are coming. It's just I wish that we didn't have to wait for the drip feed and be like, I wonder what we're gonna get. Like, you think we're gonna get this or whatever? And then 2 years from now, hey, we got Wave Race. It would be way more hype to me if they were all just there and I could buy them, even if I ultimately had to spend more money. If it was just put the games it's obviously not that hard to put them on here or whatever. They're just kind of holding it back to a drip feed just so that they have look what you're getting this month. Look what you're getting this month, whatever. But it takes so fucking long to get everything. Obviously, here we are 4 years into the life cycle. So I'm I even though this is going to be cool and it's going to be cheaper depending somewhat, it's because it'll probably be 10, 15, I hope it's not $15 service. I don't know.
At least I'm hoping it's just not they're front loading it. These games are a good sign, I think, because it's pretty much all kind of the big hitters. Yeah. So I'm hoping, and having Banjo in there again gives me hope for some of the other rare ones, and again Diddy Kong Racing and all that. So it gives me hope that a lot of the big ones will be in there, and we won't be wondering with SNES, where's Chrono Trigger and the like. There are a lot of those games that just aren't on there, where we're already getting a lot of the big N64 games.
True. Yeah.
Even with Pokemon Snap, I wouldn't have expected as much. I'm hoping for Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah. Be hype.
So.
Be hype.
I guess the final thing, just real quick, Splatoon 3.
Yeah. Some cool shit there, for sure.
I really like it, what they showed from the perspectives, okay, yep, just give me a little update, and it makes me feel good about hopefully it's the first half-ish of 2022. And I think Splatoon does a really good job with this, even with Splatoon 2 and with this, where they're just showing the kind of basic stuff for it, the multiplayer and the single player, but what they show is good enough to for people like me who have played both games a lot, here's all the new shit, and you can easily tell.
Yeah.
We got a Hammond type wrecking ball type mech thing in the multiplayer, and a Spider-Man thing. Say Spider-Man, but yeah, you get extendo arms and you can kind of stick to it and move with it. The way they show that, I'm curious because it looks like you had them for a little bit. Are those probably supers? What's up with those?
I think your mic might be off.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can still try it.
Oh no! Okay, here. And with the single player, it's here's a bunch of crazy shit. Oh shit, the Octolings are furries now. We're getting a bunch of mammals.
Yeah, some horror movie vibes in there.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And it's crazy shit with that.
As I'm someone who has played very little overall of Splatoon, and when you are someone, I'll just let you know from that perspective, when you are someone who doesn't play very much of it, I totally get why people if you're not invested in Splatoon, look at these trailers and be like, so, what? A Splatoon? Because it does kind of immediately give you if you didn't know, it'd be all right, you could tell me this was a Splatoon 2 trailer, and I wouldn't, be able to, I wouldn't know. I would believe you. or whatever. But having played a little bit, like if you actually pay attention, I definitely get there are definitely the things there. Like it's just like I guess it's like I mean this is getting the exact amount of support that a normal multiplayer Overwatch League that type of game would get. I mean a little bit less than probably those games do, but it's getting that kind of support. But it's just done in this sequel format that just like doesn't show those things off super well, you know? It's like if this was like things that were added over time to this game and this game was just becoming this behemoth awesome thing, that feels better than the like, all right, full price game. We're like getting ready for the next game. And it's like, okay, it looks like a multiplayer shooters advancements, but it doesn't look like a sequel, you know? It's just like, it kind of goes against the thing that you expect with that or whatever.
Yeah.
If I'm having a hard time wording that correctly.
I think they did a good job of showing whatever. A good job as far as a sequel to each other to justify it. Oh, I think what happened because you're still on the live thing. Like you refresh it, it'll do the actual whatever.
Hey, okay. Yeah, we're good.
Where's the Octoling from my Octoling adventure? You cowards.
What?
The Octoling I played as in the DLC. Where is she? They have presumably the character you played as in Splatoon 1 here. Where are my ones for Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 2 DLC?
Splatoon 2 was all a dream.
True. Now this is all a fever
didn't
dream.
happen. This is very, very much a fever dream.
Hey, look at that name.
Such a fever dream.
Return of the Mammalians.
You got anything else, Jeffrey?
Nope, I think that's about it. Pretty solid round. Wish we got that Smash announcement now.
Yeah.
Could have just shown us the character.
Feels bad.
And they knew we were expecting it.
Nintendo they always do that thing where they're like, people are really excited to hear about this. It's like, all right, well, it's dead.
Yep.
Well, too bad you can't.
It was definitely like when the Smash music started playing. I stopped for a second, then I realized, oh wait, there's no way they're starting this with
just the generic Smash music in the middle of that. That always means that that's going to be playing over the. We're not going to tell you this.
I instantly get excited when I hear it. It's like, oh, it's gone. Then a second later, it's like, oh wait.
No.
If it was Smash, you wouldn't lead. You wouldn't actually tease it being Smash.
You wouldn't tell people it's Smash. You just punch him in the face with Smash.
Yeah, well, once it opened with Monster Hunter, I was like, oh, they must be closing with Smash or the next to last thing. And then once that started playing, immediately like, oh, wait, they wouldn't put it here.
Yeah. So we got
unless it's yeah. So it's the 5th. We got less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, only about a week and a half, less than a week and a half. So,
and as of right now, unless something changes, I am off that day, so I will definitely be doing reactions.
I will be at work.
Shame,
but my job is very stressful and busy, so it's pretty easy to avoid things for me. Like I blink twice and it's time to leave. So. I should be good as far as not seeing things. We don't necessarily have to do a reaction with me, but I would like to just it'd be kind of fun to just see the trailer.
I'll let you know if it's reaction worth as far as you reaction worthy.
Yeah, but maybe you can still just pull up the trailer for me either way, even if it's not reaction worthy.
Oh yeah. You get home, I get in there. It's like Darby, sit down.
Yes.
I get the exclusive reaction.
Yeah, that's right. Or maybe we could even phone camera it if it's but. I can't imagine it'd be anything that's personal to me craziness. We already fucking got
Sephiroth.
I'm like, what the fuck, man? Alrighty. That was Nintendo. Fun stuff. Indeed. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will talk about this and more things, I'm sure, on the Nerds at Larger Gaming podcast coming up. So get excited for that. It's going to be a good time. Until next time. May the way of the hero lead to the trifle.
I get that reference.